Alrighty, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and talk about Shiba Inu being listed on Robinhood, or at least the expected listing. Let's hop right into it. This will be a little bit more structured than the previous segment. WCCF Tech reports on January 12th, 2022 at 10:27 Eastern Time. It's finally happening. Shiba Inu, SHIB, is now expected to list on Robinhood in February of 2022. Shiba Inu, a Dogecoin-inspired decentralized cryptocurrency, almost all of that is inaccurate, but let's just keep going, is catching a fresh bid from investors today amid reports that the nascent token would be listed on the popular retail brokerage platform Robinhood in February of 2022. A tweet by Zero Hedge says Shiba Inu Robinhood listing said to come as early in February. This is about 6 months too late. And then Breaking Stock News also tweeted Robinhood Shiba Inu listing could come as early as February, and then marked some other, I guess, the hood symbol there. So we have continued to note the persistent demands from Shiba Inu investors for this much anticipated listing. Read here and here. In fact, a petition on change.org has already garnered 555,320 signatures at the time of writing to list Shiba Inu on Robinhood. Bear in mind that the brokerage platform remains popular with retail investors trying to gain exposure to prominent crypto names. Dogecoin, a cryptocurrency that experienced a similar momentum outburst earlier this year, had also registered outsized gains in the run-up to its listing on the popular brokerage platform. Of course, Robinhood COO Christine Brown had poured cold water over expectations surrounding Shiba Inu's listing back in November, while noting that the company was pursuing a more selective strategy than its counterpart Coinbase, Brown said. I also think that our strategy is a little bit different than a lot of other players out there who are just racing to list as many assets as possible right now, end quote. She had gone on to note that, quote, we think that the short-term gain we might get is not that it will start accepting Shiba Inu soon. Moreover, Tesla might also start doing so in the near future based on the name Shiba that has been found lurking within Tesla's payment processing systems code. Shiba Inu has also entered into a strategic partnership with PlaySlide, the game studio behind popular titles such as Age of Darkness and Jumanji Epic Run. The contract does not entail any revenue sharing agreement with Shiba Inu Games, an entirely new division within the ambit of Shiba Inu projects. Once fully developed, the mobile-based Shibashi-inspired game would be licensed to Shiba Inu's developers for use on Shibarium. There we go, Shibarium, the native blockchain of the Shiba Inu project that is powered by SHIB token. As a refresher, the term Shibashi refers to the 10,000 unique Shiba Inu NFTs. Apart from landing PlaySide, the project has also enlisted the veteran game designer William David Volk, a former VP of technology at Activision. Moreover, the revenue derived from Shiba Inu Games in-app purchases will be used in part to burn SHIB and leash coins. This step has phenomenal repercussions as it paves the way for sustainable increase in the SHIB coin's price. Currently, the SHIB token's only systemic supply burn occurs when the generic name of a Shibashi NFT is changed for a $100 fee paid in SHIB coins, which are then burnt. Should the project start utilizing in-app revenue to burn supply, it would dramatically scale up the ongoing efforts to reduce the 549 trillion SHIB coins that remain in circulation. Whew. All right, we got a lot to unpack, boys. We got a lot to unpack. What we are talking about with Shiba Inu is a token. So we're not talking about necessarily a cryptocurrency. This is kind of where things get a little weird. So, all right. So first of all, before there's like a ton of confusion on everything that we're going to go into, when we're talking about cryptocurrencies, there are different types of cryptocurrencies that are out there, and there can be a lot of confusion within it. Now, I did a video explaining why are there so many cryptocurrencies and why are there multiple versions of the same cryptocurrency, right? So for example, you have Ethereum and then you have WETH. And on the Ethereum blockchain, WETH is just wrapped ETH, right? And that just means that essentially it still represents an Ethereum token, but it's wrapped within that layer of Ethereum and it's tokenized. Now, the same is done with Shiba Inu on the chain. So it's taken, it's just wrapped, it's just a tokenized entry. So at this point, like, you're not necessarily buying a cryptocurrency, you're buying a token, which needs to be clarified. The other thing is that what we're talking about with Shiba Inu is not really necessarily something that holds to, first of all, the principles of crypto from the beginning. It's not like this is a financial revolution necessarily, or utilized for programmable blockchain, anything like that. Does that mean that it's not viable? Not necessarily, because what we see with Shiba Inu is a ton of features being added on over and over and over again. So they're creating value for the token. Some of the things you want to watch out for, just in general, at least from my perspective, when we talk about this Shiba Inu in particular, is when they start talking about burns. Burning the token will, artificially increase the price of that token for the people that currently hold it. It usually impacts new users coming in. It can lean towards pyramid scheme like opportunities for people that you want to be cautious of. In the case of Shiba Inu, I don't know. I don't have enough perspective on it from there. So going on from there, if we're talking about the partnership with Robinhood, from a price increase initially, usually leading up to and a little bit afterwards of a listing on a big platform like Robinhood, the price of said asset will increase. But you can take a look at other examples within the cryptocurrency space, like Dogecoin, like they mentioned, and you can see that while that increase does happen and you get a sharp increase of the price of Dogecoin, it immediately kind of falls right off, right? And so Dogecoin, where it was hitting record highs, 60 cents, 70 cents, I think even as high as 70 cents, maybe even 80 cents. It's been a while. It went pretty high. I think it was around 60 or 70 cents. It's come back down now. It's all the way down back in like the 10 to 20 cents range, which actually for Doge is pretty good. But the point is when it's listed on Robinhood, you don't want to be the one buying it on Robinhood. Not only because of the fact that basically what you're doing now is purchasing it from the people that have been holding it prior to the listing on Robinhood, who are now willing to sell because of the sharp increase in price, but also because if you're on Robinhood, you have custodial issues. And so one of the big things that needs to be pointed out that people need to understand about exchanges, especially exchanges that are wrapped into traditional finance like Robinhood, is that you do not control your keys. So in the case of Shiba Inu, though, it can be a little bit difficult to understand what controlling your keys are, because most of the people that are purchasing it are purchasing it through centralized exchanges, i.e. crypto.com, etc., or Coinbase. And while it's fine to purchase through here, you should move it to a self-custodial wallet. And what that means is something like, even at the very least, MetaMask and so on. I believe you can connect with ShibaSwap to MetaMask, Wallet Connect, and Coinbase. So MetaMask is one where you would control your keys. Wallet Connect, obviously you can control your keys. There, it goes even deeper. You can connect your MetaMask wallet to a hardware wallet for more security, etc. But if you purchase within Robinhood, you don't have any keys. And because you don't have any keys, you don't actually control your crypto. And in the case, just gonna put it out there, in the case that up to the listing to Robinhood, the price sharply increases, and then essentially there's a big sell-off. What has happened in the past, and we know because of the prior history, Robinhood will shut off trading and liquidating options if it's going too quickly for them. And so if you don't control the keys and you've purchased a whole bunch within Robinhood, you can only liquidate within the Robinhood app. And what ends up happening is Robinhood doesn't like losing money. And while they may say it's a technical issue or something along those lines, they will not allow you to liquidate and then you're out of funds. That's why making sure you have the self-custody to where you can swap quickly and in a decentralized platform on something like ShibaSwap or Uniswap or whatever it may be is important to start learning. That being said, we have had a ton of issues with layer 1 and even layer 2 Ethereum tokens with high gas fees like Polygon, etc. It means that the technical difficulties for Robinhood to liquidate, especially when they're trying to not lose money, is going to be dangerous. It also means you're going to face those same difficulties if you're trying to liquidate directly within, a decentralized exchange. And if things start going downhill for Shiba Inu, they will go downhill quick. Like we're talking about hundreds of percentage point drops really, really quickly, because people will get scared. And then when stuff stops working on the swaps and all that, the clicks start going through. You can also see essentially what we've seen before, where we start breaking networks. I think last week was Polygon with that stuff. So there's a lot going on here. Am I invested in Shiba Inu? No, I am not. Have I thought about it? Yes, I have. Some of the things like they talk about in the article specifically. So if we're talking about like things I think that they're like obviously creating worth in the Shiba Inu games stuff is interesting. Anything that's taking the coin prices, the leash coins are interesting. Obviously you have those options here too, I think. Yeah. Leash here is interesting. There's a lot going on as far as like development that I need to do more studies on. What I wanted to make clear to people though is that Shiba Inu is not a cryptocurrency that stands on its own. It's definitely a token. And then on top of that, just to be very clear, purchasing within Robinhood is a bad idea because you don't control the keys. And then obviously talking about the historical price action when a listing on Robinhood happens, which is record highs followed directly after that by not necessarily record lows, but usually big drop offs. So if you are a new investor and you're using Robinhood right now and you see a Shiba Inu listing on Robinhood, it's probably too late to buy Shiba Inu. Meaning like, if you want to go buy it now before the listing. This is not financial advice. This is just what I would do. I would buy before the listing and sell directly after the listing. If I saw it pop on the Robinhood app, I would not purchase it on the Robinhood app. That's it. And I would preferably want to purchase any of it prior to the listing on Robinhood app. There you go. I hope you enjoyed this clip from the Crypto Mining Morning Show every Monday through Friday, 7:45 a.m. Pacific and 10:45 a.m. Eastern Time. You can check out more clips here, or if you're interested in checking out the entire live show, you can check that out down here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next Tuesday.